Hello, hello. Welcome back. Welcome in. Yeah, it was a very early morning, and I sometimes wish, I didn't wake up so early, but there is something special about this hour, which is very quiet. I know the phone isn't going to ring. I know nobody's going to come to the door. I have a chunk of time to devote to this. And, sorry, geez, like I didn't know my voice was creaky because I wasn't talking to anybody. I'm talking to you. And I wanted to emphasize again, like when I do private readings, I try to make sure that the person on the other side of the table understands they're a player in this. Their energy is in the mix. Their guides are here. They're, whatever it is they're predisposed to think about themselves will come through in the reading. Because it's not just about me. I'm in the mix too. And this gets a little complicated because y'all are in the mix. Y'all, I'm from Maryland anyway. The quote for this morning addresses the spiritual quest. This calls for a mind that is not only seeking, but willing to be sought. We're looking for the thing, but we're acknowledging and welcoming the way in which the universe is coming to us. Willing to be sought, allowing, because I think we forget about it. We're so focused on the seeking. Sometimes we block the feeling of welcome that's on the other side. Our guides, spirit, over eye, however it expresses in our life, is in search for us too. It's not a one-way street. That energy will meet us halfway, is always willing to receive, and is willing to go in search of us. That's so humbling to me. It's like, I don't know. But we have to be willing to be sought. Not hiding because we don't think we're worthy or because we're in such trouble. We don't want to be revealed to spirit how confused we are, how stuck we feel. Willing to be sought, willing to be seen, willing to be found. Once was lost, amazing grace. Now I'm found. It's a good, okay, so cups. This is the opportunity for connection and love. This is willing to seek and be sought. To look and be found. The opportunity for that. And it begins with self-love. It's hard to be willing to be found if you think you're unlovable. Not unlovable. Okay? See the one poking up? In fact, there are two poking up. Woof! What do we have? 7 Pentacles. This is doing the work, putting in the effort, the investment of time and energy. And it's an earth energy. It's in 3D, but there are these sort of phantom horses, and I'm getting the image of the cave drawings of the horses. You know, there's something, it's an earth energy that's been around since the beginning. And pentacles speak to time. And I think it's the energy and the willingness to seek. Because in these cave systems, they had to go, you know, our people had to go on this kind of scary and perilous journey into the dark. And they invested their time and their energy and their timeless time, their dream time, to go into the dark, to get the vision of these, the flying horses, the horses in movement. If wishes were horses, wouldn't we ride? It's somehow linking up the 3D to this visionary moon energy of, you know, moon, what's secret or unknown. You're willing to go into the cave as an artist to draw what you see, to bring it into 3D, try to represent the mystery, the moon mystery, and be a vessel for it. I mean, that's pretty heady stuff for minor arcana. This is what we do in the world. But that's what it is. It's tangible. It's a symbol of something real. And in this case, it's sort of like seeking and willing to be sought. This is kind of the Holy Grail as I'm seeing it now. What would make you go into the cave darkness? This ability or opportunity to connect in a feelings way with what you're seeking for and willing to be sought. It's like the grammar. King of Pentacles, no shit. Pa merde. In Pentacles energy, this is a stable, caring, in 3D individual who's in the active principle of caring, like demonstrably. In this earth energy of, I can invest in this, I'll put my Pentacles energy into it, with a kind of nod to the mystical here, the visionary, the mystical, making it real. Stability, abundance, growth. Pentacles are all about growth. I mean, this person is literally, well, somebody is in their real life investing in something real. It's a card of manifestation, sort of trust. And it's a Pentacles card, but look at the heart activation. The feelings energy, making that real. Taking this opportunity and grounding it. Grounded feelings. Move on, Liza. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, this really wanted to pop. And it's 9 of Wands. It's somebody who survived something through great effort in fire energy, has kind of gathered their life force, their strength, to this focus. And here we have the black dog, the white dog, which we see in Chariot. And in moon, these apparent opposites. Of the real and the visionary. And it's almost to the completion of some cycle where this character is in 9 energy, just on the verge of wrapping up the cycle. And gaining this focal point, the 1 wand, the illumination. Wands are fire energy. They're about purpose, direction, and receiving the enlightenment, the fire energy, like revivifying, coming back to life. And this is somebody coming back to life, coming into incarnate life, where the vision becomes real. And to reconcile these opposites, not easy. It's been a struggle. It's taken effort, 9 of Wands. That's paid off. In Pentacles, energy paid. You know, you're getting back energetically a growth. It's a wise investment on the part of somebody who knows how to make it real. This person is authentic, present, and I think this is perhaps the other energy. You know, somebody is tired, wounded warrior, but is hung in there. Perhaps for this opportunity for love, Ace of Cups, clarifying King of Pentacles, High Priestess, card of Cancer, water energy, Cups energy, and again the Moon. High Priestess can be mysterious, like the one who enters the darkness, the cave, the moon place, which can scare other people. Somehow, King of Pentacles, and I think that's you, are open to the mystery. You can invest in it with a kind of assurance, with a trust and faith that you can grow this thing. Out of the mystery comes the authentic person who can bring it into 3D. And Wounded Warrior is a power card. Because who can do healing? The person who's been hurt and survived it. Gives them this powerful, intuitive energy. And wands are intuitive as well. The ability to enter the mystery, the willingness to, the receptivity, moon energy, to mystery. First card out, Major Arcana. Cancer. Water energy. And in this, there's this sort of connection to the mystery, the giving and receiving parts, the seeking and willing to be sought energies. It looks a bit like a spider's web, but more like a dream catcher. Being receptive to this dreamy, because High Priestess, as a Cancer energy, there's something dreamy about it. You know, it's moon. It's not clear as a bell. It's a bit of the murk. But being connected. Dreamcatcher. Like the ability, having survived something, 9 of Wands, to manifest it, to bring it forward and grow it. King of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. Dreamcatcher. It's both self-love and having survived something, and an investment that I think involves somebody else. High Priestess knows it on an intuitive level and does not speak it. And we have here the Magician. This is both air and earth, being able to be a channel for this manifestation. A card of both Virgo, earth energy, and Gemini, air energy. Remember I said there's another person in this, I think? You know, there are two people. Magician, however, is a card of 1 in Major Arcana, number 1. High Priestess, number 2. You get these consecutive energies. Things are on the right track. And I think what's being received is this back and forth, willing to be sought, willing to seek, willing to manifest in cooperation with this Gemini, higher level connection. But there is this one. And it's to do with self-love, because aces also speak to the one. Perhaps somebody is in the process of manifesting self-love based on this Cancerian willing to receive, willing to be sought. I mean, if you're not in a position of loving yourself, in this deep feelings energy of entering the mystery, Cancer, water energy, unafraid to face the mystery, the moon energy, which is receptive, willing to be sought energy. Because then, in cooperation with the universe, you can more readily bring it through on this archetypal, hard-hitting energy. You can bring it through. Somebody can. There might be a water sign, all this cups energy, Cancer, High Priestess, and this Gemini, Virgo energy. These are the two major arcanas. It's the ability to manifest based on this intuitive, receptive knowledge, seeking and willing to be sought. This is a card of great spirituality. Ten of Pentacles. Talk about bringing it through. The long-term connection, the investment in making it manifest. And I think either you're an earth sign, well, you might be anything. Earth, air, water, fire. It's been a slog, it's taken a lot of energy and like stick-to-itiveness, hanging in there to the sort of impossible task in 3D of reconciling opposites and gaining a second wind to move forward, both on the 3D level and on the archetypal level. You're in the mix. Don't think you're not in the mix. You're co-creating with the universe through this receptivity and action-taking balance back and forth with the universe. And what does it yield on the 3D level? 10 of Pentacles. Home. Where we want to end up. In the 3D level. In a place of stability. Where both parties, all parties are valuable. Recognized as of deep value. A worthwhile investment. 7 of Pentacles is sort of like standing back and looking at what your labor has gained you. In that energetic exchange. And it's gained you the ability to take the visionary and make it real. I mean, is there anything more powerful than that? To have survived and hung in a long time. Pentacles speak to time. It's not a shebang manifestation. It's something that grows over time because we live in the realm of the real, of time. It's not separate from the visionary thing. Those wishes, if wishes were horses, I keep hearing that. My brother wrote a song with that as a lyric. And it was, if wishes were horses, wouldn't we ride? Maybe that's part of the saying, I don't know. We'd ride. This is the destination. The culmination, 10. Of getting to a place of stability that's inclusive. And it's got the grown-ass people, but also these 2 kids. And I think, again, this is inner child work. It's an investment in yourself. Taking up the opportunity to look for the Holy Grail, which is opening your heart for this abundance to come in. They're saying one more, and it's like, oh, please, because it might open up. Okay, here we go. 8 of Cups. Again, water energy. It involves, usually 8 of Cups, a return. Out of the depths, the wash of feeling. It's like I'm getting the ark image when there was the flood. Noah sent out the dove to see if it could find terra firma. Terra firma. A place to land. And then there was this promise, never to be left in the flood anymore. There was a kind of, the fire next time, I think, is the end of that contract. But this is somebody who survives the fire and survives the flood, coming to surface for that breath of air. A return, out of this sort of watery realm, the unconscious place, the dreamscape, and making it real. Bringing the above below and the below above, the interface between air energy, the clarity, the vision, the visionary, and making it real. There's a return to that in Cups energy. So the mystery, the Cups energy, the Cancerian place of vision, the visionary place, the one who sees beyond the veil. You're returning from the watery realm to this sort of full spectrum you know, when you enter back into the realm, there's this lingering visionary thing. When you come back out of the cave, having gotten the vision, put it on the wall, somehow to be able to share it with those who make that same trek. To get real, to get authentic, to bring the vision, the sword energy into reality. I think I'm saying it again and again, but it's really quite the read. Willing to be sought, willing to seek. Lands you here. Lands us, because this is inclusive. All of us in reality and all the inner child work. And the inner child work predominantly, it begins with self-love. It begins with Ace of Cups. This beginning point. Self-love that helps you weather Nine of Wands, the beating you took to get here. But you invested in booma. The payoff, the payback, the karmic universe saying, yeah, you've done the journey, you've survived it, you're on a return trip to home. Never the same, because you walked a path away and you've walked the return path. And good on you. It hasn't been easy. But the payoff is great. 10 of Pentacles. Home. Coming home.